Everyone seems to be moving forward, somewhere, not rushing, not dramatically, just progressing. Careers settle, relationships form, lives begin to look intentional, and you're still here, not stuck exactly, just paused. You don't feel lost. You feel delayed, as if everyone received a quiet signal to move on, and you didn't hear it. You look back, trying to find the moment you missed, a decision, a risk, but nothing stands out. No clear mistake. You didn't avoid life. You prepared for it. You thought waiting was responsibility. You thought clarity would come first. But clarity kept expanding, and movement kept waiting. Now time feels uneven, heavy, like everyone else is walking on solid ground, while you're still checking if the step is safe. You don't envy them. You don't resent them. You just don't understand how they moved without knowing. They didn't seem more certain. They just seemed willing. Willing to begin unfinished. Willing to adjust later. You wanted to start correctly. They started honestly. This creates a quiet panic, not fear. A pressure without urgency. The sense that life is happening nearby, but not with you. You participate. You function. But internally, you feel slightly behind the beat. Like music you recognize, but can't quite dance to. You ask yourself if it's too late. If momentum expires. If starting now means always chasing. You imagine futures where you finally move, where things begin to align. But even those futures feel slightly delayed, as if the timing will always be off. This is the part no one talks about. Not failure, not regret, but the quiet fear that you missed the window, that life moved from about to begin to already in progress. You didn't fall behind suddenly. You drifted. Slowly. Politely. By always waiting. One more moment. To be sure. You wanted the right context. The right feeling. The moment when hesitation disappears. But hesitation doesn't disappear. It's replaced by motion. And motion never begins perfectly. Others didn't know what they were doing. They just accepted, not knowing. They learned by being inside it. You stayed outside, waiting to understand. Understanding felt safer, cleaner. But safety slowly turned into distance. You see now that certainty was never the entry point. Participation was. And participation doesn't ask if you're ready. It only asks if you're willing to arrive unfinished. Something shifts when you stop measuring distance. When you stop asking how far behind you are. You realize there was no finish line, no correct pace. Only a direction you can enter at any point. You don't need to recover lost time. Time doesn't ask for repayment. It only responds to presence. And presence doesn't require readiness, only participation. You notice that the people you thought were ahead were simply moving without guarantees. They weren't certain. They were willing. Willing to adjust. Willing to be wrong. Willing to let life shape them instead of waiting to understand it first. You don't need to rush now. Rushing would just be another reaction. You begin quietly, imperfectly, from where you are. Not to catch up. Not to prove anything. just to move. Everyone is moving. So are you. You always were.